Nomadic Fanatic gets an addition to his traveling companions and some more Poshcats. Stick around. What's up, blind viewers? How is everybody doing today? Alrighty. Okay, guys over there in the chat, I will get to you shortly. Let me get through this, and we shall talk real soon. All right, first, let's talk about Poshcats Camping. That's right. Let's go across the pond to England. All right, they took us through the English countryside, showed us some pretty cool stuff, but they ended up with my kind of adventure, my kind of journey in a little village or town, if you will. And yeah, well, let's just see what they got into.
Yeah, my kind of place. And down the end here, there's a beer shop.
Nice bit of cake.
You got a nice bit of cake?
And a cappuccino.
My goodness me.
That looks so good.
And that is almond and cherry slice.
And yours is the gluten-free option.
Mine's the gluten-free option, which is chocolate orange.
And you've got green tea.
I've got green tea, you've got cappuccino.
That
And what sauce
cappuccino
have
looks
you got?
good too.
Bonios.
A mini bonio.
Mini bonio. That's right. Even the pups got a little treat. So there you go. Poshcats Camping. I've been following these guys for a while. Very, very good channel, especially if you are into the English countryside, seeing some neat little stuff the way it is over there, and nice little quaint little towns like that. I enjoy it. I enjoy them guys a lot. Good old Trav and Sue. Good people, good peoples. Go over and check them out. All right. Well, what else do we got going on here? Oh, well, how about Chrome? Let's talk about Chrome. Vancity Vanlife. Now, he's been spending some time fixing up his shop, getting it all done, and he's got his ambo in there, and he pulls his van in the other day. The cat lady in the van, she was there. But finally, he decided to actually do some work on his own van in his shop.
All right, so the bolt's done through there, and this one looks pretty secure. So yeah, and then when
This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
There you go. Chrome in the shop. That's right. He's putting some fog lights on. So if you want to see how it all turned out and what he did, and yeah, go over and check him out. Pretty cool video as always. I always enjoy Chrome's videos. All right, let's keep it moving right along. Let's talk about Lex and Riot. All right, now Lex and Riot's a lady and her dog, and she lives in a converted cargo trailer, and she wasn't doing any remodeling per se, just a little bit of, as she says, rearranging.
Now, I've been on the road for 2.5 years and in this cargo trailer for 2 years, and I have yet to ever move these cabinets. And it's extremely humbling to see what happens when you don't seal the back of the cabinets to the wall. It's disgusting. Not only do I have coffee stains running down the back of the wall once I remove these cabinets, but behind this one, I have bacon grease. And I remember this happening. I tried to put hot bacon grease into a mason jar when it was still hot, causing it to explode. And I had glass and bacon grease everywhere. I thought that I caught most of it, but really I didn't. And it's disgusting.
And it's disgusting. So it makes you think, you know, when you live in the sticks and bricks, every once in a while they call it spring cleaning. You know, when you move the couches and you really clean underneath and behind the couches and you pull out the fridge and do all that good shit. Could you imagine, you know, some of these van builds, well, take Chrome, for instance, all those buildings and stuff. Could you imagine if he actually unbolted and pulled some of that stuff away, especially right there where he cooks and does stuff sometimes? And I'm not just picking on Chrome, I'm just using an example, but could you imagine, you know, if you did like Lex did every once in a while, because she said in there, she said she might just start like once a year, pull that stuff out and clean behind it. But yeah, it's something I never thought of, you know, running around in an RV or a van build or whatever. Like, oh man, could you imagine some of the stuff, especially if you have a pet too? Because I know how it is here. We have, we're old school. We still have ceiling fans downstairs just to move the air around, you know, and you put them on low and they go. And when we had the dog and the cats and stuff, it would it would blow all the hair to the peripheral. So, you know, you'd walk through the floor and it'd be fine, you know, you'd sweep, but it would all blow it, you know, just that little bit of air would just blow all the hair, all the animal hair out along the edges. So yeah, I could imagine. So if you're in a van or an RV and you got dogs and cats and everything running around, I could imagine where all those little cubby holes and cracks and crevices where all the hair winds up. But yeah, go over and check her out. It's a good channel too. I've been following her for a while too. Lex and Riot. While we're talking about pets and RVs and stuff, that's right. Nomadic Fanatic. He got his little new addition. There was rumblings that, you know, he had a new cat and everything, and it was up on his Patreon and everything. But yeah, there he is. Opie, the new cat. Nomadic Fanatic.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
That's right. And he does say right off the bat, no, this is not a replacement for Jax. He makes it very clear that he is not replacing Jax. There is no replacing Jax. We all know that. But it is just an addition. And he talks about how he felt that Tara, you know, was introduced into the RV life with another cat, and then when Jax is gone, now she's alone, and she's kind of like not an anti-social cat, but yeah, she's not all lovey and dovey. So to get another little friend, play companion, and all that good stuff, and he goes ahead and he does a little recap of, since he was kind of keeping it a secret and, you know, doing it for his Patreons and all that other stuff, and posted a day early on Instagram. He shows you the week or so that he didn't have it on YouTube. So he has like a little retrospective, if you will, and get you all caught up of little milestones of eating together, playing together, and everything. So pretty cool little video. So go over and check out Nomadic Fanatic. Okay. Now let's switch gears. I will get to you guys over there and chat in just a moment. Hang on there. Nikki Delventhal. She tells us a nice little story, shares some, a little video about a friend of hers, this young lady. She was in a bike race, I guess you would call it, like a 350-mile bike race, not just a little, you know, but yeah. And this young lady beat all the other girls and even came in top of the fellas too. A very cool young lady. And yeah, Nikki sharing this little story of her friend, Lauren, I believe is her name, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, check it out.
It's Lauren!
Lauren, see?
Yeah! You're amazing!
Come on, Lauren.
You're crushing it! You're right there! Lauren, you won! Yeah. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being here. Oh my God.
She came in first with a 30-mile lead for the girls and third overall, beating most of the men. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man, she crushed it. She crushed it. That young lady was awesome, man. Awesome. You heard Nikki say she beat all the girls, like 30-mile lead of the girls, and came in even up in the top group of the guys. So that young lady crushed it. Nikki was there with waiting at the end there with water and some ibuprofen and some other things for for the young lady. But yeah, it was a really cool story. I highly suggest you go over and check that out. Just, I mean, that young lady is amazing. She deserves some props for sure. And I thank Nikki for sharing that story with us. Very cool stuff. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. Let me go over here. And RV Ashes in April, they did a nice little video where they're sharing their little drive. Where's it at? Where's that little spot at? There it is. But yeah, they're take us on a little drive. And I'm usually not much for the drive. I thought that church was cool. But they take us around and show us the damn it. There I am. Show us the changing colors and the scenery, and there's even a bear sighting. But I usually don't like the out the window driving along, but when these guys do it, they're actually showing you stuff. It's not just it's not just highway driving. When they're sharing their out the window stuff, it's actually pretty cool. And still, these guys are still one of my very favorite channels to watch. RV Ashes in April. They show us stuff that everybody else doesn't show us all the time. So it's not the same old. Damn it. Yeah, it's a different thing. All these RV and nomad channels and stuff. A lot of them we see the same old. So it is nice to see. And I seen somebody in the chat. Yeah, there's Isabel. I do like her channel. Here we have Anna. Uncharted. She has issues with her van. She's having some issues. She has a leak. Oh, we're going to see ads now. Okay, great. But yeah, she has a seam on her roof where the roof meets the walls, and it's leaking. It's been leaking, and she talks about how it's a real pain in the ass, and it's been like 2 years, and how she kind of feels she got scammed and ripped off because that thing it's a mess. But yeah, Anna Uncharted, another nice channel, another channel I enjoy. And speaking about channels I enjoy and people I enjoy, the chef, that's right, Insane Chef, there he is. Very good little rant. He said, if you don't like rant videos, don't watch this one. But he talks about people talking about this supply chain. It's all bullshit, and it's there is none, and blah 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 blah. He said, well, look, and he works in the restaurant industry, so he goes and he's got to buy bulk stuff and everything. And he says it's been years. He's been doing this for 30 years or so, he said. But and he sees trucks backed up for 2 miles trying to get stuff and deliver stuff and everything else. And he says it's real. The supply chain issue is real. And he also talks about, people saying stuff like, well, it's just the new norm. He's talking about prices where he has to go, and he's buying, say like steaks, and he's talking like $30 for a steak and all this other shit. And, how gas, like gas in Texas, why is gas in Texas like over $4? And, people just saying, well, it's the new norm. Yeah, we whatever. We're so accepting anymore, you know? I always say this with phones and other things like, well, I know it's almost ready, but here, give me $1,000 and here's this phone that's almost ready. It's the new one. It's the new iPhone, whatever. 10,000 2A, 10,000 2A X Super Pro. It's almost ready, but here, just give me, $1,500 and it's yours. It's almost ready. It kind of works, but don't worry, we'll push you updates. Windows, here's the new Windows 57. Don't worry. The one that you got kind of works, and we didn't really get the bugs to work on that one, but we got a new one for you that's all fucked up. But here, it's not ready. We'll push you updates every 15 minutes until we get it right. And we go, okay, I want to be on YouTube. Well, you have to click this little thing to agree. Well, I don't want to read all that. And if you do, you're going to go, no, I don't want it. But you just, whatever. Okay, we're just accepting. There's a supply chain issue. There's all kinds of shit floating around in the ocean, and there's storage containers stacked up everywhere. There's plenty of truckers to move the shit, but there's nowhere to move it. They won't let the truckers in to get it. They won't let them in to deliver. There's nobody working. It's just a new norm. Gas prices are $5 a gallon. Okay, whatever. And we're just so accepting anymore. And it's a good video. I enjoyed the chef's little rant. Very good job. So go over and check out the Insane Chef. Good dude, good video. I know. I enjoyed it. So there you go. There's some little things to check out. And they're just channels I like. Stuff I like to watch. You don't have to agree with me. That is never, ever, ever the point here. The point is...
This is Blind Views.
And that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.